What's up, everyone? How are y'all doing today? My name is Reef, and this is your Daily Chat Season 5, episode what I believe is 21 for May 13th, 2020. How have y'all been? How is the quarantine life going? This quarantine started off as a long Saturday, then a long Sunday, and now we feel like it's a long Wednesday. It's still going, but we got good news where, at least where I am, we're starting to open back up again. Very, very slowly, very strict rules. But at least we're starting to open back up. The curve is going down. There is some light on the horizon. I'm very, very excited for that. But now that things are getting a little bit better, we're starting to get some more tech news. And even with E3 and GDC and Computex and TGS all being canceled for this year, we got some insane baller news. And that is the announcement of Unreal Engine version 5. Version 5 using a whole bunch of new technology. And I'll be honest with you, they explain it. Most people, and I mean most people, are just regurgitating what was said in the video that's playing right now. But to be honest with you, they don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. And I'm heavily considering trying to get an actual game dev to come on and explain this stuff. In this video, they talk about how many triangles are being rendered and the fact that you can use like true cinema 8K textures without having to light map stuff. It's insane. The big thing about this was with Unreal Engine 5, this whole demo, according to them, mind you, because take everything ever released in a press event with a heaping grain of salt, they say this is all running on a PlayStation 5. If this is running on a PlayStation 5 and it is rendering all of these things, the light, the sound, everything at the true size that they're doing it, that is just absolute the apex of the definition of next gen. We have not been blown away that much. PS5 and Xbox getting Zen 2 architectures for AMD chips, that's cool, but we kind of expected something on that line. It's reasonable to expect that those type of things were going to be there as just how technology progresses. But these engines right here, man, the Unreal 5 is just so cool. I was absolutely astonished by how well this looked. And like I said, they said this is all happening on the PS5. And the one thing I thought about when I saw this and I heard all of it was Fortnite is going to look amazing if they decide to implement this technology onto it, or even make Fortnite 2. Make Fortnite 2 and give it all these technologies, and it will look absolutely great. And I could not imagine what cranking 90s would be like if you're doing it with like 8K textures. And there was also some other really good news with the Unreal announcement, and they announced that with Unreal Engine, you will be able to use it for free until your game crosses $1 million. And here's the best part about all of this. It's being applied retroactively from, I believe it's last January. All the way from last January, they are going to retroactively let you use the engine for free. Super stuff. I know 2 devs who are creating their own game engines, but for every other normie on the planet, this is about as good as it's going to get for the time being. I'm sure Unreal Engine 6 will make Unreal Engine 5 look like Unreal Engine 2. I'm sure it will. But right now, this is about as good as it's going to get for you. And the best part is if you play your cards right, you might be able to get a Humble Bundle deal that teaches you how to use Unreal Engine 4 and 5. And that would really help you take your game to the next level. But like, look at the light, look at all the shadowing. This is not light mapped. This is not baked in. This is all done through the Loomis engine and through some other voodoo coding things that they've done on the side. But everything here is reactive. It's all natural and all happening. It's not baked in. If you're wondering what baked in means, if you've ever seen the Dragon Ball fighting games, all the lighting around like the characters, that's all baked. It's all like preset, precast. It's not reactive like this. Like the ceiling collapsed in, the light was there. It's all natural there. This statue over here is something like 33 million triangles is what they said in the demo. And this was being rendered at 8K, at 8K texture footage or whatever they called it. And while that on its own was impressive, as you see this character walking through the hallway, there is 500 of those identical statues, not downscaled in any way, according to them. 500 identical statues in something like over 16 billion triangles, which is staggering amounts. Mind you, if you wonder why they always talk about triangles in this thing, it's because all graphics are triangles. All graphics are triangles. If it's a square, it's 2 triangles. If it's a cube, it's 8 triangles or whatever it is. Every graphic is triangles. If it's a circle, it's still triangles making a circle. Everything is a triangle. So this is why we always do calculations in a quantity of triangles or speed of triangles, because that's what it is. A triangle makes up every shape in gaming. So there you go. But look at all of that, all natural, in-game, in-engine, just absolutely stellar stuff. I cannot wait for Fortnite Unreal 5. Oh my God, it's going to be so nice. Even if they don't do any of the graphic stuff, okay? I don't really need the graphics per se because Fortnite looks okay, but they had the sound engine. And if they give me the sound engine, oh man, like the sound is already top tier in that game. The sound cues are amazing for the most part. And if they give me this sound engine, I am head over heels just diving headfirst. Just absolutely great stuff. And now, even though this was the news of the day, we have a little bit of cleanup from last week, and that is the golden boy of the processor world, AMD, has announced that Ryzen 4000, which is speculated to come out around September. So if you're planning to make a new build, I would say hold off if at all possible. If you don't need a new computer right now, hold off till September. Wait for Ryzen 4000. But they've announced that Ryzen 4000 will not be backwards compatible with older AM4 motherboards. So B350 and 100 series and 200, if there was a 200, I don't even remember. But these will not be backwards compatible. And this has people in an uproar. Now, mind you, this story did come out like last week, but I have been busy and just didn't have time to cover it. So what is bad about this? You know what? It sucks that you have to buy a new motherboard. I get it. But here's the thing. It's not like we're undergoing a new standardization change. We're not moving to DDR5. We're not moving to a different socket size or anything. This is a pure firmware, software kind of a change. But the socket is not changing. But unfortunately, it's not gonna work with your old motherboard. They're not gonna patch it in or anything. And this is okay. I know people are pissed about it, but this is okay. I'm sorry you have to spend an extra $130 to buy a new motherboard. You get to save the RAM, you get to save the cooler. You know what? And you're getting now with the new motherboard PCI Gen 4 support. You're getting support for the higher end Ryzens, which is great, like Ryzen 9 3950X. You're getting a lot of support for a lot of these things, and it's fine. People were in such up in arms about this, and it was just so cringy to watch. I don't know what is everyone's problem. Things change over time. The fact that AMD gave you 3 generations of Ryzen, with that, they gave you 3 gen, 1000, 2000, and 3000. They gave you those gens. Just be happy you got that. Intel has never shown you that kind of courtesy in the modern age. They have not. X99 got 2 chips, and then we moved to X299. X299, I think, got 3 chips, but let's be honest, they were really just they were really just rebadges of their older chips. They haven't really innovated anything. They've really just tried to catch up to AMD in most cases nowadays. This is good. It sucks that you have to spend an extra $130. Bite the bullet. Get a B550 or an X570 motherboard. You'll be solid for the next few cycles. You'll be good. It's an investment worth doing anyway. Like, you really should want to do that anyway. And yeah, people are mad, but people are also very stupid. And if we've ever known anything on this show, stupid people will always make the biggest noise, but they're also the most ignorable people out there when you're doing marketing. And now, in other AMD news, we have had rumors that the next APU, the Ryzen 7 4700G, is gonna be 8 cores and 16 threads. Yes, that's right. An AMD APU, one of those cheapo CPUs with onboard graphics, is gonna be 8 cores and 16 threads. Absolutely stellar stuff. I am so excited for this, because the thing about these chips is their graphics are never that great. The graphics are merely meant to kind of run the computer, but not like really, they're not meant to be heavy gaming machines or anything. But what's awesome with this is if you're running things like a home server, this is fantastic. You can leverage all 8 cores and do your Plex streaming or do rendering. Like, if it's on a home server, who cares how long it takes? You're not in any hurry. You're offloading it to some other machine. So this is fantastic. And what I love about this is the AMD APUs are normally super duper cheap. They're super duper cheap. And I can't imagine this Ryzen 7 is gonna break even maybe might break the $200 mark, but I don't see it getting super high in that range. So this is absolutely stellar stuff. If you're waiting to build a new computer, hold off, wait for this next line to come up. Wait for Ryzen 4000, because Ryzen 4000 has a lot of really cool things on the horizon, and we should really wait to see what it brings to the fold before you go ahead and pull the trigger and put your hard-earned crab check money or your hard-earned relief money from Trump into a new build. So hold off, wait for it, and let's see what you can do. Well, guys, there you have it. That is your daily chat for May the 13th, 2020. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can always hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel right here. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting closer every single day. I can't thank you guys enough. I've been Arif, and I will see all of you on the next episode. Have a good day, guys. Bye.